Hello everyone, this is me Asta again and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about hominid remains in the Indian subcontinent. So let's start. So the occurrence of the animal fossils and stone tools in the Indian subcontinent, they are very meager because we haven't had adequate investigation till now. So that's why we don't have an widespread occurrence of animal fossils. Okay, so from 19th century onwards we started finding, we started getting discoveries, for example fossil lapes that was discovered in Shivalik hills. So that is in the outermost range of Himalayas. So they were given the dramatic names like Ramapithecus, then Shivapithecus, Brahmapithecus, and they collectively are known as god apes of the Shivalik. So the Ramapithecus remains were subsequently found, like afterwards they were found in Asia, Africa, and Europe also. Okay, and they were dated between 10 to 14 Maya. Ramapithecus as are being said to that they lived in the Miocene and Pliocene transition, but they are being questioned because of the modern dating methods and due to the fossil evidences. All right, so now in 1966, Louis Dupuy, this person discovered a fragment of temporal bone, right temporal bone, at the cave of Dara-e-Kur in the northeastern Afghanistan. So the deposits in which it was found gave a radiocarbon date of 30,000 plus minus 1900 to 1200 BP. So what is radiocarbon dating? So it is a technique of it's a dating method that we use in archaeology. Alright, so let's see a little bit more about radiocarbon dating. So the atmosphere contains a fixed ratio of carbon 12 and carbon 14, but the carbon 14 is formed due to the influence of cosmic radiation, right, in on the nitrogen. Okay, so this nitrogen, it turns to carbon 14. So after the plants absorb carbon 14 in the atmosphere when they intake carbon dioxide during the process of photosynthesis. So when the animals feeds on the plant onto the plants, so they intake the carbon 14. All right, so this intake of carbon 14 stops when they die. All right, so the C4 carbon 14, like its physical structure of the organism, it starts to disintegrate at the rate of one half every 5730 years. Scientists, they measure the amount of C14 that remains in the organism and they figure out the date when they died. Radiocarbon dates, they are followed by a plus minus factor. Okay, they are accompanied by plus minus factor. For example, if we see 2500 plus minus 100 BP, all right, BP is before present, so it means that the date ranges between 2600 and 2400. Okay, it means that plus minus 100 years. Okay, so yeah, that's all about the radiocarbon dating. Let's move forward. The associated tools, the tools, they have been they belong to the middle Paleolithic context, and several cave sites in Sri Lanka have been found. That is Fa Hyang Lena, Bata Domba Lena, Bedi Lena, Alu Lena. These have yielded the remains of anatomical modern human, right? So we have found modern humans there. More recently, hominid fossils have been found in central India. Okay, so in 1982, this Arun Sonakia, of the Geological Survey of India, he made an important discovery near Hatanora village on the northern bank of Narmada. So this person found the fossiled fragment of cranium. What is cranium? It's skull cap, and also some fossils of vertebrates. Okay, that is the animals, well, proboscidean and bovid. So proboscidean comprises of elephant and extant family, and bovid, they are the mammal of the cattle family, Bovidae. A few late Acheulean tools. Okay, Acheulean tools. All right, so what is Acheulean tools? So let's just remember that it is the advanced tools that they used to make. Just for now, we are going to see this afterwards when we will be discussing about the Paleolithic tools, then we will be seeing this term. So the skull fragment, he said that it belonged to the woman who was about 30 years old. So and he also suggested that she represents an advanced variety of Homo erectus. Now, why advanced? Advanced because of her larger cranial capacity, which ranges between 1155 to 1421. So this why? Because see, Homo erectus brain capacities are not that larger, right? They have smaller brain capacity when compared to the modern human, all right. But some of the other scholars have suggested that the cranium belonged to the early archaic variety of Homo sapiens. So from 1983 to 1992 we have like the Anthropology Survey of India. So this they launched an intensive search for human fossils and tools in the central Narmada Valley. Okay, so because of and this led to the discovery of hundred of Paleolithic tools and some animal fossils. So in 1997, A.R. Shankyan, he announced an important discovery in the same boulder conglomerate deposit at Hattanora, where the cranial fragments was found. Okay, so he found a hominid clavicle collarbone, that is, along with the animal fossils and several late or middle Paleolithic tools. And they estimated the date of the find, that was ranging between 0.5 to 0.2 Maya million years ago. Shankyan, suggested that the two sets of human fossil that was found in Hattanora, they belong to the same woman that we just saw about here. 2001, P. Rajendran, a teacher in the Department of History of Kerala University, this person found a baby skull, okay, baby skull in Odia in Villupuram district of Tamil Nadu. So he excavated a trench in which he found at the depth of 6 meter, he under the upper Paleolithic deposit, there was a ferricrete deposit. Okay, so what is ferricrete deposit? It is a mineral conglomerate consisting of sand and gravel cemented into hard mass of iron oxide. Okay, so skull was found close to the trench. So the trench, when he excavated, which had like microlith in the upper level and upper Paleolithic tool in lower level. So at the depth of 6 meters, just under the upper Paleolithic deposit, he found there was a ferricrete deposit. So the skull was found close to this trench, embedded in the similar ferricrete deposit, which was dated between 1,66,000 pp before present. So the antiquity of the certain other reported hominid find is uncertain. They don't know the age that it belongs to. So then the case with the two human mandible of an adult male and female Homo sapien that are being found by H.D. Shankalia and S.N. Rajaguru on the bank of Mulla Mutta river in the Pune district, Maharashtra. The age of mandible of an adult male found by V.S. Vankankar in the cave at Bhimbetkar in Madhya Pradesh is similarly uncertain. So they don't know the age, okay, age of the mandible. So yeah, that's it. So the last thing that we are going to talk about is the hominid records that that have been found in Indian subcontinent is very minuscule. That is very less in proportion because it hasn't been discovered yet, like fully. That's it. Thank you for today. If you liked my video, like, share and subscribe.